about this.
I
Lord of
see.
mercy.
I see that.
Donnie Myers.
Be professional. Be professional. Be
Play in the
professional.
field.
We
Play
live in
in the
effect.
field. Are we?
Yes, we are. All right. Share the broadcast. I'll fix those squares in a second. Don't mind them.
Oh, there we go. I got people up in the building already.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Good morning, the real P. Good morning, Augie. Good morning, Juan. Oneness.
Hey.
JR, the real JPJ. Lavish.
Good morning, everybody.
Chris the Capo in the
That's my
building.
brother, PJ.
Salute for the prop.
Thank you for the prop.
The
Thank you for the
Capo.
prop. Thank you.
Look, I
Oh,
look
good
fine.
looking out, Augie. Good morning.
Fine. Oh shoot!
Man's them in the building, eh?
Hold on, y'all. I got
The true proper dons from Butter on the Rooftop is here. UK podcast on Butter Up. Salute to man's them. We fought with them, eh?
Talk
Right,
talk
Faz?
like that.
PV Dasa, Canada.
Battle
what
Rap
up?
Breakfast Club. Yeah, man, that was the goal. That was the goal. What we were trying to do. The chat admin in the building. Props coming in. Shout out to the chat admin. Oh, more props. Good
Hey,
morning.
salute,
Thank you,
Carlson.
Carlos.
Man, on a Labor Day, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Thank
Everybody
y'all.
been waiting, man. They want to hear what we think about this past weekend.
Appreciate everyone sharing the broadcast and showing love. Appreciate y'all coming through.
I already had a rant, y'all.
Oh,
Sorry. My bun is going to be so messed up by the end of this show.
Your bun gonna be looking like T.I.
I should have got 2 bobby pins instead of 1.
Well,
man, CC blew a gasket, y'all. Y'all should have been here.
we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. But let's start it off with the leading story of the weekend. Murder Mook and Brizz Rawsteen will no longer be going down. This on Summer Madness X 919. Brizz backs out of the battle for unknown reasons. And URL tried to find a replacement match for Murder Mook within the 15 days. Murder Mook was with it. But both parties have decided at this point to just wait till the future. Murder Mook will be booked on the anniversary card 10/31/2020 with a brand new opponent who he will be announcing at Summer Madness X. Throwing it to the people out there. How do you guys feel about Mook and Brizz no longer going down?
Let's see what y'all think.
Pissed off. Says PV Dazen. I want to see Mook and Brizz on a stage, says Augie. Audio was out. I hear. I have the headset with all the audio. I can hear
I'm
the
hearing
show.
rumors of Mook versus Rock. I'm looking online and I'm seeing things.
Whack, but it is
Whack,
what
but
it is.
what it is.
Yeah,
So,
it is what it is, y'all. We ain't gonna be able to change it.
took the day off work for the battle. Damn, the real PJ. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm beyond pissed, but 25,000 people die every day over starvation related, so I'll live. Salute to you, Lavish.
Well, all right. That's a good way to look at things.
Listen, man, life is all about perspective. When you put things in perspective, everything falls
when you
into
put
its
it
right
in
place.
perspective, damn, I ain't gonna complain about this no more.
Right. When you say it like that,
Oh my gosh, I prefer
I feel
Shadow
bad.
battle anyway.
Vlad, I'll throw it to you real quick.
Yes, sir.
Murder Mook and Brizz Rawsteen is no longer going down. Brizz backed out of the battle for reasons that have not been announced.
Right.
What was your first reaction?
First reaction as a battle fan is just like, the sail, the air was let out of my sails, man. And it just felt like we had an opportunity to see Murder Mook and his environment and to really get some bars off his chest. Great storyline and everything. Totally looking forward to it. So my first thought was a little letdown, a little disappointment from my battle fan side. But then my human side was like, oh, what's up with Brizz? You know what I'm saying? I know he's, his man got killed, rest in peace. And you never know what's going through somebody's head. Like, I'm like, is he all right? But then the way I'm seeing Smack talk, he's looking kind of pissed off. And I kind of want to jump over onto his side and be like pissed off and mad at Brizz. But then I realized,
dropped the bag.
Yeah, then I realized, listen, man, the Brizz doesn't owe me an explanation. He just has to straighten it out with Smack. And if Smack them is cool with it, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Brizz, I hope everything's all right with you. You ain't never canceled a battle or just backed out for no reason. you did kind of lead the strike that was a little crazy. You know, well, we all forgave you for that. But yeah, man, just hope everything's all right with you, man, and be good upstairs, you know?
I mean, again, I don't know what's going on with Brizz. I would think that you would have been locked in and ready to go after sitting out for a whole year, saying that I ain't battling nobody but Mook. You finally get your battle. You sign the contracts. You get your deposit. You film a promo. And for what I heard, a face-off even was recorded. So you would think that he's ready to go. He got his eyes on the mission. But I don't know what's going on with Brizz. I just hope everything's okay with him. I mean, I can understand why fans are saying, like, what the fuck? That would be most people's first reaction because we just don't know. I'm not sure if Brizz is ever going to address the fans and just kind of maybe just give us a little bit more information as to why he just can't do it right now and where he sees this battle going maybe in the future. But, I mean, there's nothing we can do, clearly. I mean, smacking them, I'm pretty sure Beasley was on the phone with him, begging, saying, what can you do? Like, is there anything we can do to keep this battle for the 19th? If they can't make it happen,
life goes on.
We can make it happen. So we just gotta wait and see. Yeah.
And I know that this
we
was
still
probably
gonna get Mook though, and we're still gonna get Mook in that setting because they say he's gonna be battling in October.
Right.
So
I know that this was Brizz. This is probably Brizz's biggest payday, and whatever he's getting, I know that money can go far in Delaware. So it leaves me in my mind, and I'm not saying this is the case. In my mind, I'm like, it's got to be something serious or worth him sitting out for because that money goes too far where he lives at, man. That's like a down payment on like 2-3 homes down there. So why would pass that up over some rapping words? You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know what's going on with Brizz. I just hope everything's all right.
I'll say two things.
He did see. I'm sorry. Go ahead, friends.
I'll say two things real quick. One, when the artist doesn't fulfill their obligations and they don't address it, of course, it's going to leave fans with the opportunity to fill in the blanks. So that's just going to happen when you kind of don't speak out. I mean, you're not obligated to speak out, but if you don't give an answer, people will create an answer. That's just how life is. So I can understand where a lot of fans are upset. I also understand where there's a little bit of lack of compassion because, like, JC no shows were kind of like, I hope he's okay. And but if Twerk no shows, he has a reputation of it. We're upset at it. Brizz doesn't have a reputation of no showing or canceling battles. So it's a very awkward thing. It's a very bizarre thing to see happen. So I whatever the reason may be, I hope he is okay. And better to cancel 2 weeks in advance than the day of, the week of.
He's saying no sound.
I hear myself. I have the audio. I can hear it.
Are y'all on your laptops or your phone?
Yeah, no.
All right, we got some folks I can hear.
Yeah.
On laptop, on desktop, there's no audio. All right, so everyone, if you're on your desktop or your laptop, we strongly suggest, in my Beasley voice, that you switch over to your phones so that you guys can hear everything.
Still need that tech support from Caffeine soon because apparently we haven't been able to get desktop audio. Very concerning. But yeah, that's a little concerning. But well, I'll throw it to the audience just so I don't gotta
Level
keep
scale
on.
Says to refresh.
I'll throw it. I need to hit up Twitch. You wildin'. You a wild boy.
We started early.
No, we're fine. We're fine over here. Believe me.
Everybody's off today. They letting off all them goodness.
Everybody out there in the audience, who do you want to see Mook battle on October 31st instead?
31st, that's the date.
Oh, France, they said they refreshed on the laptops. The only person they can't hear is you on the laptop.
I'm aware.
What's up, Fatigue? So we seeing a lot of rock. I see a John.
Hopefully this works now.
Rock or Sean. It's probably going to be Tay Rock.
Right.
Thank you, Hardcore.
Thank you.
I'm not really excited to see Mook, Tay Rock, John. No Surf yet.
Oh, this
Level 6 can hear all of us. All right. Turn up.
I'm not really
Shout out to that tech
excited.
support. I see Muscle Hamster was I see Mustard Hamster in here. He said,
Thank you, hamster, Muscle Hamster.
That's hilarious. I thought Rock was already booked, not for Summer Madness though. Says 2K fatigues. Y'all crazy. Mook in that setting is gonna be crazy.
What I thought too.
keep doing your thing. Thank you for the prop.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Zero.
Okay, so
there's some solid suggestions for matches, man. But let's keep moving on, man. I don't want to talk too much about Brizz and Mook because it's a little bit of depressing. We had a lot of exciting battles over the weekend. The finals is set for Ultimate Madness 2. Bill Collector versus Holmesy the God. Here we are. Their Summer Madness debuts is coming very soon. This is Bill's first Summer Madness ever. Holmesy.
Yay!
No,
that was a.
Don't look so excited, Hollow. Don't look so excited, Hollow. All right.
Yay!
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm happy for Bill. No, because that's his story. We've been talking about it. His story is amazing, man.
I want to ask everybody out there, Holmesy versus Bill Collector, how you guys feeling about this match for the finals?
What up, Dub?
We got Traction versus the Drunken Master.
Oh, man.
Loud Boys over Cave Gang. Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
They robbed my man,
winning.
Danny.
Can't pick a winner.
Scope winning.
It's not something that I would have put together, but I like it. Listen, none of us would have put this together.
Oh, CC got that glow today. Gold medal.
Should be entertaining. Shout out to Dylan. Dylan's in the chat.
Oh, Dylan's in the chat. Yo, everyone, that is our graphics info guy and just all around behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Huncho. So salute King Snowflake. Dylan, what up, player? LTBR.
Oh.
The homie so Holmesy can't talk crazy to Bill, so can he angle?
Good
point. Yeah.
I see me and Gregory on the same vibration this morning, same wavelength there.
That's a good
point.
He's
gonna talk about the Hitman fight. And
it should be entertaining. Holmesy showing out. Holmesy 3-0 on caffeine. The best in Jersey right now.
Says level scales. Shout out to 2K. Happy to see Bill and Holmesy get this locked. All right, Vlad, let's throw to you real quick. Holmesy the God versus Bill Collector on Summer Madness X.
France, as I predicted, Bill and Holmesy go into the finals. I knew that this would be clear. I knew that this would be.
This is not clear.
Listen, 4 judges, not 1, not 2, not 3.
Wait. Stay on track. Stay on track. We'll get there. Right. We'll get there. Stay on track.
CC interrupted me and sidetracked me, brother. So, you know, I had to go.
Stay on track. Stay on track.
All right. Listen. The guys who deserve to win won, in my opinion. Bill Collector, too many styles, too many pockets, too many cadences, too much of that artillery. None. You were fantastic the first 2 rounds. This round, I felt like you let it up a little bit. The bars just weren't hitting as hard as they were. You weren't closing out your rounds as strong as you were. You weren't starting off as strong as you were. It seems like, you know, not that you conceded the battle to Bill, but it's just like it just wasn't the same as the first 2 rounds. And Bill, dare I say, man, he might be either just as good or better than he was in the second round. Like, Bill keeps elevating little by little. Holmesy, the God, taking on Danny Myers. Good battle, really good battle, close battle. By no means did Holmesy just blow Danny out of the water. No, it was a close battle. However, I had Holmesy winning. He took angles on Danny. Punchlines hit a little bit harder, less OBCs, just more direct to me, you know, so I had Holmesy winning. Now we got a Loud Boys versus Loud Boys, Summer Madness. It's about to get crazy, y'all. CC.
Okay, so let me first say this. Congratulations both to Bill and Holmesy, because despite how I ever feel about it, it is what it is. Y'all 2 going to the finals, and I know y'all both going to put on a good show because every single round so far, y'all have had spectacular performances. Y'all have never had dull moments. Y'all been going 100 miles per hour. So I don't think we're going to have a situation where a lot of people felt like Jay and Fonz were kind of just tapped out and they were kind of running on fumes a little bit. I don't see this happening with these two guys. I definitely got Bill beating None. I felt the same way, Flat. I think that, look, not everybody can do this week after week after week. Now, I know these guys had some time in between, but you know what? Shout out to None because I still feel like it's a win for him, period. Mm-hmm. However, I had Danny winning this battle. I know, okay, yes, it was close. However, I felt like, y'all keep on talking about Holmesy was angling. He was using the same angles that I have heard other battle rappers say time and time again. And like my boy Verb said, like, y'all use this, like, it's the same thing that people do to Verb. Yo, mama is a dyke. You ran from somebody that tried to fight you. Like, it's always the same thing people want to say to Danny. So that's that. So I had Danny winning, and I disagree with Goods. I do feel that bars do win battles, and I felt that Danny had a good approach, and Danny kept that same energy and was aggressive for every round, every minute. So that's how I feel.
All right. Clearly, this is what you guys want to talk about, so we're just going to get into it. Let's get it from the audience first, and then I'll throw it back to you two guys.
I said what I said, too, and that's a period.
I don't think you said what you said yet. Danny Myers got no votes from the judges, but won the fan vote. It was a 50-50 split, but once they counted the vote, he won by 60 votes, so really close margin of victory. However, he received no votes from the panel. Do you guys out there agree that Danny Myers should have received no votes from the panel? Should he have received one vote? Should he have won this battle? Were you shocked at the outcome being unanimous the way it was? Or majority, I should say.
No love for my boy Danny. Get that hate out your heart.
I thought Danny won clear, but Holmesy was good, so it's whatever. Dylan, Danny could have got one vote, but I'm not mad at the outcome. Same thing happened to Easy too, but y'all ain't say nothing.
Great point. 09.
Facts, no energy. I thought Danny. Oh, yeah, we got that one.
Easy, real quick. Easy lost the exact same way. He won the fan vote by a slight margin, but then he didn't get a single vote from the fans. I'm from the judging panel. And when the battle dropped, everybody had Easy winning on cam. They're like, wait, this guy could have won the entire tournament. What happened?
Yo, it doesn't matter about winning on cam. It matters winning right then and there in the building. The on-cam win means nothing when 25K is on the line. You got to do what you need to do to win that battle that Saturday. When DNA went up to BET and spit them bars at Quavo and all the other celebrities in the building, those weren't fire bars.
I personally
wasn't like amazing, but he did what he did to win the 25K.
For me, Easy and Fonz was the best battle of the tournament. It was razor edge no matter which side you pick. I don't like to say neither of those guys got robbed because how close it was, but I did feel some way that not one judge voted for Easy.
So, come on.
I do agree.
Vlad, I throw it to you. Were you shocked there were no votes for Danny, and do you feel this was a robbery?
Yo, I thought it was a little crazy that no one picked Danny at all. I was like, oh, West Coast finna be activated this morning once they wake up. But it wasn't a robbery to me because, like I said, I felt like Holmesy was edging these rounds. I felt like Holmesy was edging, so I don't want to say Danny was robbed. But I was a little surprised that nobody picked Danny Myers at all. But then again, you gotta see who's judging. And it's been 2 weeks, and you know what the judges kind of cater to. So maybe you gotta cater your material.
We don't know what Goods is judging on. We know
what Goods is judging on. Goods is like, Goods is like.
Hold on, man. CC has a lot to say.
We don't know what Goods is judging for real. Because Goods just said that bars don't win battles. Sometimes your approach.
I like the overall battle, yo.
So if you got bars, what the fuck is you thinking right now? Well, shit, I got bars for days, but I may not get a vote from Goods. You gotta deliver them bars in a matter that makes Goods feel them, I guess. Danny wasn't feeling that. He had a good approach. Y'all act like Danny was just sitting there looking like boring and stuff and had no aggression or no passion behind his bars.
Who's y'all?
He's looking around the
I said it was a razor close battle.
What are you talking
about? Clearly, you are the queen of Yika's Island. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with you. I am a part-time Yika, but I can admit.
No, you not.
I'm a part-time Yika. I was riding with Danny when everybody was looking down in their glasses at him. All right, you've seen the glow up, but I got to keep it real. The ball guy got edged out. He said, "You the
y'all saw underdog be able to hang in there with a vet, and y'all picked that as a win. That's what y'all did. Y'all saw an underdog that nobody thought.
They say you hating. They say you hating out there. They say you hating out there.
That's what y'all did.
Ball God, because you got no dominion over nothing else. Come on, man. That ball hit hard, and he was dropping balls like
that was hard.
Danny was dropping them. Danny was dropping them balls that I'm used to seeing Danny drop. You know what I mean? And Holmesy
y'all do this all the time with
underdogs.
Was
sharpening his blade just a little bit sharper than Danny was. That's all I'm saying, CC.
Look.
That's all I'm saying.
I bet y'all this. Holmesy gonna win the tournament because y'all gonna keep that same energy. Y'all gonna see that Holmesy was able to stick and hang in there with another vet like Bill, and y'all gonna give him the win because of that. Because we all know what we gonna get from Bill. We all know his potential. We don't know Holmesy's potential because most of us have not been paying attention, so we have not seen his greatness. So when we do see his greatness, y'all going to override that greatness of his over Bill's. Period.
No,
Titus said we love the underdogs till Danny lost.
Hold on, is Danny the underdog?
I'm rooting for the rookies versus the vets. I'm rooting for the rookies. I've been saying
thank you, Muscle Hamster. Appreciate that.
On these vets. But I'm saying that I feel, and I'm very passionate because I fuck with Danny, and I always see a lot of Danny hate. Y'all be hating on my boy so much. I swear on God, y'all be hating on Danny. I swear on God. Y'all be hating on Danny.
You got a hip hop legend. You got the highest viewed female battle rapper. You got a legendary battle rapper from the Bronx. And you got one of the most prestigious pundits in battle rap media all judging it. And not one of them could have gave Danny
But he got the fan vote. More people
by 60 votes. 60 votes. Congratulations.
It's one. Just like in basketball or any other sport, if you win by 1 point, it's still a win. It's still a win. We still beat you. We still won.
And you got to get the judges' votes to win also, and he ain't getting.
Hold on, real quick. Shouts to 2K. He says the judges were trash. Let's keep the same energy. Week 1, we were like, this judging panel was way better than UM1. Then when Goods came around, like, I like Goods. Now all of a sudden the judging is an issue.
I did like Goods until that.
I never liked Goods as a judge. I was very firm on it.
Then what are we doing? This is battle rap.
Man, it don't matter, man. Like no one's ever gonna like the judges. Once your favorite guy loses, the judges is trash.
Yep, I'm one of those.
Come on, man.
I am being one of those.
Method Man sat down, put on his grandpa glasses, his lawyer glasses with the pen and paper, put the bars down this time, paid wild attention, was extra detailed with it, and y'all still don't like it.
Oh, and let me say this, because I do think that there is a little bit unfairness. Now, I know a lot of people got on 40 bars because she didn't go in detail as to bars that both, Danny and Holmesy was saying, and the other judges did. But they ended up all coming to the same conclusion that Holmesy won. Now, I don't think that everybody going down her neck, I don't think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, nobody picked it. Nobody was feeling. I felt that shit in my soul. Did nobody feel that shit?
Listen,
this is why I can't be no judge.
Danny Myers is gonna be at home like all of us watching Beat Out and Geechee. It'll be great.
I'm not judging shit. I see a few people on the chat tag me, be like, "Oh, y'all should be some judges." Keep CC out of that shit. I'm not judging nothing. I'm not judging shit. I'm not judging. I'll host something, but I'm not.
Watching it from his crib, man.
No.
With negative 19 cents in the bank account.
This was terrible. I just did not agree. I did not agree on that. This is my only thing with this I have not agreed on, so I'm not going to say that was terrible. But I didn't agree with him on that shit. Like, I didn't. I didn't agree with them on that one sentiment that I'm picking Holmesy because off of his approach alone.
Danny
you just did not see what Danny did in that room.
Danny gonna be watching Summer Madness from Skid Row again, man.
And even Danny said, he's like, dog, I got deducted points because I had bars. How?
Tell Danny to make a caffeine channel. He can host the battles.
Don't disrespect him. Don't do that. Don't put salt on the wound, friends. Get that hate out your heart. You the big one. You the biggest one. Get that hate out your heart and stop being that way.
I'm gonna
DM Danny. I'm gonna bring him on this show. He gonna come on this show.
Daddy gonna wake up
I'm
at
bringing
7
him on the
o'clock.
show. Y'all watch.
Daddy gotta be up. He
Daddy
got
coming
10
on
kids. Ain't no way he ain't up past 8 o'clock.
Daddy coming on this show. He coming on this show soon. I'm
Oh,
gonna hit him up,
man.
Okay.
That's what the ball god.
Well,
I got something for you.
we're gonna talk about the
Ball
we're
god.
gonna talk about the off weekend battles and the announcements over the weekend as well. But now that we're reaching the finals of Ultimate Madness, I want to ask everybody out there in the audience first, what's their review of season 2? Did you like it? Better than season 1? Was the judging better? Was the judging worse? Were the battles better? Were the battles worse? Were the storylines better? Were the storylines worse? Like, talk to us. What was your reviews on season 2? Both seasons fire.
Come on,
season
Easy.
1. Come on, Easy. Of course you're gonna say season 1 better. We know this. Shouts to Easy, the block captain. We'll be having him on this week, by the way.
Yeah, but Easy the block captain is coming on tomorrow, so y'all tune in at 10:30 once again.
Yes, Philly in the
storylines better, but not the judging. Interesting.
Oh,
really?
Interesting.
Good morning, Yoshi G in the
season
building.
2 was better matches, storylines, judges, Gutter City. I like it because it was very unpredictable.
That's me.
UM2 been fire. Guys had time to figure out the format. Also,
y'all got me waking up at 7 a.m. to catch the show. Hey, I'm glad. I'm honored to be part of your morning routine.
That's right,
West.
Yo, also, what do you guys think about the 3 weeks off? Do you feel like it gave us better material than we had with the 2 weeks off? Talk to me. Better in every aspect, says Augie. Salute for the props. Tony Bro's the only good judge. 2 more drama.
Only Tony.
Ryder. 3 weeks was a really good move, says Titus.
Man.
They had to set up for no one to win the cash. Oh man, what does that even mean?
They need 3 weeks for the finals.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, why 3 weeks for the semis, but only 2 for the finals? Like,
I want to say this: 3 weeks should be the norm.
Yeah,
I think 3 weeks should be the norm. Yeah.
It's no coincidence that every battle this weekend.
You can't even get these vets to get ready in 2 weeks. Why
guys,
y'all?
It's no coincidence that the one weekend where everybody had 3 weeks to prep was the first weekend there was no chokes on caffeine.
Caffeine broke the
secret. Look, I'm telling you, they got to get us together. Give them 3 weeks.
First event with no chokes. That's correct. 2 weeks says easy. 25K be that same kind of pressure. I mean, look, 2 weeks is fine, but clearly you see what kind of content you get with 3 weeks. Everybody was great in 3 weeks.
Your peers ain't gonna be able to do it in 2 weeks. Most likely, you can do it, but your peers, I don't know about all of them. I don't know if they all can do that.
Either way, chokes would happen. No chokes happened on Saturday.
But no, why we finally got a no choke.
Chesnov.
Caffeine.
What's the CPR stats for caffeine? Was it? This was the first one with no chokes. So they're
they in the high 80s. They in the high 80s. That's all you got to know. If it's the first one with no choke after 13 weeks.
That's still not good though, but we made progress.
Right. That's
one event at a time.
Suge had that one pause he had to get. I mean, Suge did have to slide. Wasn't
it? Come on. Forgive him.
It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke. You know what I mean?
Y'all got me messing up my brain.
All right, so I got some exciting news for everybody. We had a guest that was supposed to come on. I didn't announce it because the guest didn't confirm with me, so I didn't want to get everybody's hopes up. But he just messaged me. We'll have Amin coming on over in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet!
And he's got a lot to say, so should be a fun show. Make sure to share the broadcast.
Share the broadcast. Amin will be on this morning.
Let's talk Ace. Boo. Listen, man, say what you want. The guy entertaining. He has a way with words. So let's get through these next 2 battles real quick, and then we'll bring Amin on. Sensei Saga versus Backpack Franchise. Fire battle. Sensei is back. Franchise revamped himself a little bit. Everybody out there, I want to know, what do you guys think of Sensei Saga versus Backpack Franchise?
Now, I know y'all like this battle.
Caffeine's choke is still 92%. Yikes.
Ooh.
I love this battle. Saga 3-0, Gentleman's 30. Fire. Second round trash. Saga's franchise impersonation was amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
I can't wait to watch the battle again just for that impersonation. It was so good.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I missed the first round because I was on air. I was at work, so I missed that first round.
Oh, but Saga did a franchise impersonation, CC. When you watch it, you're going to be like, whoa, crazy. It was amazing.
I missed that.
Truly.
But the
Franchise,
second and the third from both were fire.
Franchise actually tried to angle, says level scales.
PV Dasa 2-1 either
Franchise
way.
leveled up, y'all. We got
Canada. We see you, PV.
Sensei Saga waxed on, waxed off before the battle. It's a cap to PV Dasa. They're not they're not trying to hear debatable. Good to see Franchise trying to evolve things.
Yes.
Vlad, what was that in that backpack? He got snacks.
I would love to know what was in that backpack.
He
looked like a Canadian
pass.
You got some
snacks in that backpack?
You know what's in that backpack. You know what I'm saying?
Vlad, I'll throw it to you. Zen Saga versus Backpack Franchise. What did you think of this match?
Fire battle. Zen mode Saga. The sensei is back. This is the Saga that we've been seeing for the past 2 years. This was the guy I expected to see and more at Nome. You know, I don't know where this Saga went for those 2 battles, but clearly whatever was bugging him, he shook it off, and now he's back bugging.
Right.
He was calling out here. And the new Zen mode thing, slowing it down, being all calm with it, being so deliberate and so calculated with the bars was just fire. Salute to Franchise. He slowed his cadence down a little bit. He tried a couple new flows. You know, it didn't last for the whole battle. You know, we got some of the old Franchise back, which is fine because you got to be you also. But I love seeing him throwing wrinkles into his game. And at the end, you know, he even said, yo, I had to listen just a little bit and try some new things. And clearly it's been received well by the public. Dope battle. I had Saga winning. You know, Saga was just better to me. Like the bars were just, Saga was on one, man. Salute to Saga. Franchise, you did your thing. I'm glad to see that you bounced back, and I can't be mad, man. Nothing to be mad about in this battle.
Yeah, definitely salute to both. I got to go and check out that first round, but I definitely want to give props to Franchise because he said something that really was like, that's respectable, because he said he took time and he finally listened to a lot of the constructive criticism, and that's why he tried some new things, and he definitely leveled up. And that's what I be trying to tell battle rappers is that 9 times out of 10, yes, there is some trolling that go on from fans, but a lot of times fans are just trying to give you some constructive criticism. And a lot of times if you follow it, not saying that we know more than y'all, but that's just an example of you hearing what the culture is saying, be like, okay, maybe I do need to switch some things up a little bit. Maybe it is getting old. I mean, you see these vets like K-Shine. K-Shine ain't the same battle rapper that he was when he first started. K-Shine Summer Madness one ain't the same one that we're gonna see come on the 19th. You know what I'm saying? So you got to evolve over time, and that's all I feel like fans are really trying to say. So definitely shout out to Franchise, and you know, Saga, you know I'm happy to see you again. Hey! I was rooting for you, and I'm so happy. Like I said, dope battle. I'm happy that everybody loved it, and like I said, I really want to see these two end their 2020 on a high note.
Yeah, CC, you took the words out of my mouth. It was perfect that Franchise is listening to the criticism. He had 4 battles in a row, like between the Big T, the Shotgun Suge battle, the Enes and the Mzilla battle, even the Tink battle, all in small rooms, and he wasn't effective. And he's like, all right, my last 4 or 5 performances have been in the exact same environment, but I haven't popped like before. What can I do differently? And I'm really happy because now it makes me feel like he can increase his ceiling.
Yes.
All right, let's close off with this before we bring Ace Amin on. Young Cannon versus Shotgun Suge. I know this was a match that we didn't need or like, but we kind of liked it, and maybe we did need it. Everybody out there, what do you guys think? Shotgun Suge versus Young Cannon. Oh, don't do that. Yawn. Don't do that.
Come on. Boo.
Come on.
Z's?
Oh, man.
What's going on? This ain't what I expected to see.
Yeah, I mean, they're professionals. They did what they could have done.
Wow. I was excited to get what?
Maybe, Vlad, maybe the bar was so low that they just exceeded
Redemption.
it. Maybe the bar was so low they exceeded it, and it's like, all right, cool, they exceeded the low bar.
But it was a good battle, though. It was a good battle. I wasn't mad. Both dudes brought their intensity.
It was like,
you could see the fire. You could see the hunger. YK abandoned the punches. YK abandoned the punches in the third and started angling some stuff that we don't normally see from him, and it was pretty dope. Suge had that intensity. He brought his game, man. He came to play. He came to show you, look, I'm sorry for what happened versus Jada Nightwing, and I am taking this thing seriously. What I did take away from this also is that Suge admitted, like, yo, this URL bubble thing is a little bit different. Like, I'm used to something landing and then waiting for that crowd response and all that. But for him to admit it, because so many times battle rappers like that, they're not gonna admit that,
Right, but we knew.
We knew. Everybody knew, you know what I'm saying? But for him to admit that and to show like, yo, man, this is a different ball game. I hope some of the other vets are taking notes and realizing like, maybe I need to practice, or maybe I need to get, some homies around and try to recreate this little quiet situation going on, because this is a real thing. There is an adjustment period that might happen for some folks, so, but I like the battle though. I'm not hating on the battle. I was hating on the battle before when it got announced.
Thank you for the prop. Thank you for the prop.
That was not the kind of performance he brought. He brought a dope performance, and so did YK.
I appreciate that prop, Aggie.
I mean, I got YK winning it, but I do, good to see that Suge was much better in this battle. I think the only thing I had to nitpick for YK, and I saw a lot of people talking about this, his breathing control. I don't know if he got asthma. I don't know what's going on with him. But that first round, I was getting concerned because he was like a lot of that in between. I was like, okay, I hope he all right. But that would be the only thing I had to nitpick with YK. Other than that, he did good.
All right.
Hey, Boston. Thank you, girl.
What's up, Boston Princess? Vegan Bay. All right, let's bring our man of the hour in. Let's connect this.
France needs glasses. Somebody said your ass is blind.
I am blind. I am.
Everyone, please share the broadcast.
Blind ass.
Ace Amin is about to come on, and this segment is brought to you by MC War. MC War, the league that brings you the battles on beats, 2 rounds instrumentals, 1 round acapella. They've had K-Shine, Math Hoffa on their league. They got a special event coming up. The first battle announced is Chef Trez versus Reggie P. And behind the scenes, we heard some of the other names tied into this situation, and there's some heavy hitters. So follow MC War on Twitter, follow MC War on Instagram, and log on to their website. Salute to our sponsor, MC War.
All right, waiting for Ace Amin to connect his audio.
I wear glasses for that reason. Well, guess what?
Hey, listen, let me tell you something, right? Beyond the show, I work on computers 9 hours a day. You're right. I have very poor eyesight. Yes, help me get glasses. They're very expensive in New York.
in New York.
What you better go to CVS and get you one of them little ones that come with that little cylinder thing.
That shit's terrible.
Get them little ones.
Get the grandpa glasses.
Shit's terrible.
Get some grandpa glasses. They actually back in style. I see all them people rocking them big frame glasses.
All right, the man of the hour is in the building.
Oh, we're here.
Vlad, please give our guests an introduction.
Ladies and gents, this man came on the scene, and since then he has caused a tidal wave, grabbing the attention of everyone in the battle rap community. You've seen him on UM1. You've seen him in the volumes before. This man doesn't mince his words, and he has one of the best vocabularies in battle rap and one of the best flows also. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ace Amin to Let's Talk Battle Rap Daily. What up, player?
Yo, what up? How y'all doing, man?
Good, man. How you? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm just getting up, man.
Man, we appreciate your time, player.
These ain't my hours, man.
He's with the nighttime hours.
He told me what time to try to expect to be on. I told him, I said, bro, I gotta wait. He's like, yo, you gonna make it? I was like, I gotta wake up. That was like the big challenge.
You know what I told him? I said, I believe in you.
And he did it. Look at God.
I appreciate it. You too as well. We here, man. We here.
Ace, 2 things I want to say first. One positive and I guess one bit of criticism, right?
Okay.
I love the fact that you have these accolades coming into your URL career. Like, you headlined the call in your first 4 battles. You made the main stage in your first 4 battles. These are accolades that are in very rare territories. But I did have a comment recently where I said, I don't think you're a top 5 rookie. Maybe that's more of a testament to how deep your class is. But it seems like you were the number 1 prospect on the board. And now you've kind of taken a step back from everybody else leading the charge.
Not at all. I'm not mad if, and that's one opinion, and I'm not mad at that if that's what it seems to be. But in terms of like, the only thing that I guess would even lead that would be like Ultimate Madness. And for me, UM ain't like that the tournament isn't like typical battle format. Like you're never going to battle on URL with those conditions, like 2.5-2-minute rounds, hard cutoff, 2 weeks prep, multiple battles over the course of a month or 2 months. Like I battled 3 times in 6 weeks. That's just never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you saw like in the first one, a lot of people adjusted on this one, and then you got a lot more experienced battlers on this one, because you got to also remember I'm like 16 battles deep. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been battling in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So but for these battlers, for this the second tournament, you got a lot of battlers that are very experienced, that have been doing it for a while, and they've adjusted pretty well, but you still been seeing little blips and stumbles that you wouldn't normally see from other people that you haven't seen. Only strictly because the prep time isn't the average prep time. There's no time you ever gonna call you unless it's an emergency, like to replace a battle. They're not gonna call you 2 weeks before a battle and say, man, what's up? We got the biggest battle of your life. You trying to battle Sue Surf in 2 weeks? They're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not typical. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that with that, like with a lot of, and my thing is that unlike, and not to shit on nobody, but I'm real super busy. I'm always flying. I'm always on planes. I'm moving around.
You mentioned this. You mentioned it to me on Friday when you want to come on. You said, I got a flight in the morning. I might not make it.
Yeah, I move around a lot. You know what I'm saying? So me getting to sit down because you gotta remember, like you gotta write. Once you're done writing, you gotta get that shit memorized. That's the longest part. Like it ain't even really for me. The longest part ain't really the writing. It's like I can write a whole 3 rounds in a day. But then it's like, all right, well, get this shit. Now you got to sit down and actually get this shit down. And I'm gonna just be real with you. Battle rap don't pay my bills. So because it doesn't, I gotta go. I gotta do my other jobs. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not an excuse. Not an excuse. It's like, but I can understand that without the context, without proper context, I can see fans or people in general thinking that the UM was a reflection of what it is. But it's like, all right, I'm gonna remind you. The first time I get a battle outside of UM with adequate time to prepare, I'm gonna remind you exactly what it is and why I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? We loaded right now. We loaded.
Talent is never the question. Content isn't a concern. I guess it's just the mechanics and the work ethic of preparation. Like you mentioned, time is a bit of an essence for you. It's a luxury.
Yeah, I'll never take a battle with less than 4 weeks, 5 weeks ever again. Ever. I'll never do it. Like, and it helped. I tell the staff all the time, like it actually helped, because one of the problems that a lot of us used to have, like the younger fresh, because when you get to this point in battle rapping, it's not about the bars no more. It's about the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? That might sound crazy, but it's really about your approach, like how you choose to approach your opponent. Because if you choose the right, you can have all the craziest bars in the world, but if your approach isn't better than what your opponent chose, if he attacks you better, as you saw with the Danny Myers and the Holmesy battle. Right. Holmesy, that's a perfect example of it, where Holmesy chose the correct way to break Danny down that counteracted Danny with his good and severe and regular bars. Not when I say regular, I mean like the rapidity of them. He repeats but he's coming with bars consistently, but he chose the right approach to counteract that. So it's like, the tournament helped being able to make your selection process and finding what your approach is going to be very, very, very succinct. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it did help in terms of being able to prep. Like I'm able to battle and prep in 2 weeks now, but I'm not comfortable doing it. I don't like doing it. It's stressful. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. Very stressful.
And you know what? So recently on URL Caffeine live stream, you verbally agreed to a match that I'm sure that if it goes down, you're going to take your time with. And this is the match that everybody kind of wants to know a little bit more about. The Ace Amin versus John the Don, potential rookies versus vet match. Talk to me, Ace. How close in negotiations is this battle to being a reality? And if this battle does become a reality, how do you view this for yourself in your career?
So I've been hearing like some of the deterrents in terms of like what niggas have been saying as far as like rookies being up right now has been like, we ain't been battling like the super vets, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been battling, no offense. Well, yeah, much offense to courts. We've been battling the courts.
Much offense.
You know what I'm saying? We've been battling the court.
I knew
and shit like that.
You can't catch a break.
He
can't catch a break.
We've been battling the court.
He caught a stray.
No. To Cortez's credit, like no bullshit. You got to give credit where credit is due. Cortez is the most prolific battler at being excellently average. Like, he's the most excellently average and consistently average battle rapper in the history of the sport. You know what I'm saying? Since it transitioned.
Listen. My Brooklyn heart cannot allow this bias to go on my watch. Not bias. I cannot allow this to go on.
No bias.
That's how you feel, and yeah. I'm not gonna argue how you feel at all. Yeah. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Tez's from Brooklyn, and I can't allow this right now. You know?
That's what I'm gonna say. Like, listen. That's not a knock. Like, Cortez is a dope MC. Cortez can rap on a beat better than most human beings. He's really good. He's very compelling. He knows how to flow. He has a great flow. Cortez is just not exciting. Cortez is like he's like literally watching a roach fight, bro. Like, it's not exciting. It's nothing there. It's nothing there. It's nothing compelling there that in a battle that makes you say, like, when you go to show your friends that don't watch battle rap, you don't go show them a Cortez battle. That's just not how that goes. It's not how that goes. You don't say,
I've heard people battle.
That's not what you do. Keep it 100. Which one of y'all have ever introduced battle rap to one of y'all friends that don't watch battle rap? They're like, yo, what you be watching all the time? And you like, yo, I be watching battle rap. Check this out, man. This is my man Cortez battling.
We got somebody that said Cortez versus Hitman in the chat.
I'm saying, do you show that? You don't show them for Cortez though. You show that for Hitman. Like,
no, they both were fired.
They both were fired. They both were fired. But you know what? Chill out. But you know what? But I give it to you. That was a decade ago. It was a decade ago, so I get it.
Nah. You gotta give him a hard time every time. You know what I'm saying? He's just, man, that nigga, man. Shout out Cortez. But yeah, so. Like, they say that we ain't been battling like the creme de la creme vets. We've been battling, like, you know what I'm saying, the Cortezes. So now this would be an opportunity for somebody in the class and battling John. Now, let me say this. It's going to be crazy because that will be the battle that will probably have the greatest disparity ever on a poll. Like, that literally battle might have the biggest disparity on any poll that's ever been put out. It might literally be 98-2.
Well, literally. Say why.
98-2 in whose favor?
Recency bias. You know who's favorite.
You know who's favorite. Don't make him say it. You know what he means.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
I want to hear from you. I don't want to make no assumptions.
Recency bias. Like, a lot of niggas, they don't remember. Like, this is what you gotta understand. Though. I got 2 losses on URL. Niggas don't remember that. I got 2. I got judged to lose against Fonz, and I lost the Swamp. That's it. I got 2 losses. I got 8 battles on URL. I got like 15 battles overall. I've lost 2 battles. And
you feel like you got the Snake Eyes battle clearly?
Not clear. If you want to say it's debatable, that's fine. But on the app, I'm way up. I'm way up in that.
You know what I'm saying? That is true.
Yeah, so I haven't lost but 2 battles clearly. And I won't say the Fonz battle was clear, but it was judged. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of niggas say I won that battle first and third, but because of all the extra shit. And we can speak on that too. But that's why, like, you got recency bias, niggas. I'm the nigga that's very easy because I do a lot of this shit right here. So because I do a lot of this shit right here, I stumbled in UM. Like, I remember, like, I got a main stage battle and I didn't choke. I didn't stumble. I didn't do nothing. Like, the last battle, I had a Holmesy battle. I didn't stumble. I didn't choke through that battle. Like, none of that shit. It was literally the first round against Bad News. I didn't stumble. I didn't choke. It was literally just the 2 battles where we had to prepare in 2 weeks. But niggas is gonna make it seem like, oh, that's all he does. All right, fine. Up until that point, that had never happened. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't like, yo, his rounds are just gonna be full of this and that. But because the last 2 battles that you've seen me in it happening, and it's also like it's in vogue. Like, niggas love to jump in the comment section and have the most liked comments. So they're gonna say what they feel like the craziest thing that they can come up with at the moment. So I get it. I'm not tripping because it doesn't reflect on what I'm getting paid. And that's why I was saying, like, even when you saying like with the like, oh, you're the 6th in your rookie class, but I'm still, look at the battle I'm getting. So I don't know if that reflects that. Like, I don't know if that's just like how it feels because I have been less vocal, and I didn't win the tournament per se. But I don't think that's reflective. Like, I don't think URL believes that. I don't think that they agree with that, which is fine. So yeah, John would be heavily favored. He would be heavily favored, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so.
What's the root of this battle? Like, I know there's been a little bit back and forth for you and John competitively. Then there's the blog where you call him a whore.
He's a whore and a bitch. He's a whore and he's a bitch.
Yeah.
I felt like that.
I saw that.
Yeah, he's a whore and he's a bitch. I mean that. I still say that. I still, and I'll tell him that to his face when I speak to him outside of that. Like it's like I told when we did the interview, they were asking basically because during the bad news battle, he was in the comment section saying a lot of shit. So a nigga I was like, nah, he ain't said. So nigga showed me the screenshots of it. So then that was my response. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I tried to call him to tell him, like, I got his number. I tried to call him and tell him this. He didn't answer. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of shit. Like I said, he did a blog about, I haven't spoken on it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really a battle rap issue at that point. You know what I'm saying? Other than me addressing what I addressed on camera, it wasn't really a battle rap thing. It was like a real life thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody know what's going on though, you know. It will battle when it happens yet.
Are you saying it started from Ultimate Madness when you was battling Bad News and John was in the comments?
Nah, this was even before.
Or is this been something that's been escalated?
Yeah, nah, this is before then. This is before then, man. This is before then. Like, we're gonna sit down and talk about it so that I can we can really break it down step by step. But I actually flew out and saw him before he battled Ill Will. I mean, excuse me, Young Ill in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? In December. I went out there. I wasn't on that card. Twerk was on that card, and I didn't even see the battle. I literally flew out a day early just to holler at him and get an understanding, because it was like I'm seeing shit, and it doesn't seem like it's a little bit nebulous. It seems like you're doing shit kind of on purpose because of the situation you're in. As far as you got a bigger following, so it's gonna be more people that listen to you, and it's like, wow, why you singling me out if you ain't planning on battling? Like, what's up? Like, what's up with you?
How'd that conversation go in St. Louis?
It was favorable in my I'm not one of these niggas. No offense. Like I don't be playing with these niggas. I don't play like y'all niggas play. I'm not from what y'all niggas from. And I talked to him in a sense of like, listen,
was it respectful? Did you guys get an understanding of this is just?
I mean, it was favorable. It was favorable. Like we got understanding. We got to understand. Like we got a clear understanding. Or I thought we did until the bad news battle. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And the bad news, because it's like this, friends. It's like, all of y'all. It's like, it's one thing to be pro. I could be pro LTBR, right? Like, say that y'all having a battle with, or y'all having say y'all got guests on y'all show from another podcast, right? I can be pro LTBR without being anti whatever battle. Like, I don't have to put them down in order to show my support for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a difference. It's a difference in showing support and then downing another nigga. Feel what I'm saying? Like that, they don't go hand in hand. They don't have to be the same. You don't have to do one to do the other. And he was going out his way to say shit that it's like, yo, you wouldn't say that to me if this wasn't no battle rap. You wouldn't say that type of shit to me. So that's what really had me frustrated. So I called the nigga when I seen this shit. I called him, no answer. Text him, no answer. I'm like, all right, say less. I'm gonna address you. When I do happen to see you, I'm gonna tell you to your face. But they asked me in the interview, you know, I'm a little bit, I'm gonna speak my mind. I ain't really gonna bite my tongue too much. And they asked me like, yo, what you think about him? I'm like, yo, he's a bitch, he's a whore. And I don't feel any differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? No offense, and that's not the disrespect him. I'm just telling how I, now at this point, it's just me saying how I feel. Because you're asking. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, keep the same energy. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. So don't feel like you got to say or be a little correct over here. You say what you want to say.
Yeah. I say I'm always gonna do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I do anything else, I can't look myself in the mirror. But I really but that's not to say that that's currently we're trying to get past that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that part of it in terms of so that, because you can't, how you gonna rap? If you got a real issue with a nigga, how you gonna sit there and rap with him? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna let a nigga tell you, that's not healthy for anybody. Like the culture, the league, because they on pins and needles. Because at any given thing, nigga might, because you know this is battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might say anything. You see Arsenal get up there and say anything.
He might do anything. He might put
what I'm saying? You know me. I get on some bullshit. I might want to bump a nigga. Nigga might not be feeling a bump. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might not be feeling a bump or no shit like that. Nigga might get on some shit like, yo, don't touch me. And next thing you know, the caffeine situation is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, now
you know what I'm saying? So it's not. And my point is saying that in terms of business, it's not conducive to it. So we gotta try to. You know what I'm saying, if we gonna be able to sit down, it's no guarantee on no bets, no dates, no none of that shit. It was just talk. It was like, all right, well, since you on here talking about rookies and you talking about they ain't your battle 3 niggas and nah, you think you will. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had the they ain't got the experience of that room, man. That room is different. They just don't understand it. They really don't understand it until they get in there. Like that room ain't the same. And I tried
Even Shook just said that. Even Shook just said that.
That room is not the same. Like and not even just the room itself per se. It's the setting. Like you could put it in any room. It could have been in a closet. You know what I'm saying? No freaky. It could have been anywhere. Like you could have put it that room with no reaction for real, like a little bit. It's like 3 people in there, 4 people in there, cameraman. If you don't rap, bro, like niggas that with that labor delivery that I want you to understand every part because I'm used to being on a stage with 20,000 motherfuckers in there. That shit don't mean nothing in there. You look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hence daylight. You know what I'm saying? Tay Rock did good. Tay Rock did excellent in that room. You know what I'm saying? Tay Rock did excellent. But he had a little bit of experience in that room before. Remember, he did the app battle against Suge. It's not that many people in there either. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't did that, trust me, like you write for reaction. You can't just reverse 8 years of writing, especially if you're not a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? So for a nigga like him, like, you know, we'll see. Like that's all I'm gonna say. Like 98-2, baby. I love the fact that it's gonna be that, but I'm not gonna have 2 weeks to prep for this battle. So we'll see.
Now, Ace, earlier you said that the Ill Will and John battle has not gone down. I was reading between the lines of that. You know, what did you mean by that? You know,
I'm just saying, I'm just making an honest observation, brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just making it hasn't happened. Why hasn't that battle happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, bro. You were saying, hey, you know, that battle ain't happened, and you know what I'm saying? You leaned in. So I was just trying to see what was up with that.
I was kind of looking like when they had Ill Will on Caffeine, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember, like 2 weeks ago, they had him on there. They called him on there during the battles, and he was like, yeah, he been worried about other shit. I was just guessing off of what he was saying. He like, yeah, the battle ain't happened. Because I remember Ill Will had tweeted or put in an Instagram story that he would no longer be doing the battle. And I know that was probably out of frustration, but I can't speak for Ill Will. I'm just saying what it seemed like for me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that battle ain't happened. I'm wondering why that battle ain't happened. Sad, man. It's sad. It's unfortunate, man.
He thought he had corona.
Yo,
enough said.
It's loud.
The echo in the room, man. The echo right now.
So you did say that there's just been talks. There's nothing yet on the table. There's nothing brought to it.
No concrete offers. Just trying to get a contract in place.
Okay.
Trying to get a contract in place so that
I was about to say, please get a contract.
So that the vets can even the battle up. They can even it up. You know what I'm saying?
And does the sit down have to happen for this battle to go down? Like, does it have to happen? Because earlier you were like, you know, Caffeine might get shut down, this, that, and the third.
No.
He's saying he doesn't want that to happen.
He doesn't want that to happen. My bad. I apologize.
They're on pins and needles. Yeah, I said they'll be on pins and needles.
They're on pins and needles. Put it to you like this.
Y'all on pins and needles once we saw y'all agree.
If it does get locked down, right, would we have anything to worry about in that battle? If you guys can come to the agreement that we will be in the room to battle and stuff, would there be anything to worry about? Because to me, you know, outside stuff is outside stuff. Yeah. And that could always be handled outside. Yeah. Why, you know, things happening in the place of where cats is getting bread, black-owned business, 11 years to put this together, got a corporate strategic sponsor now. Why throw that all the way? So I'm asking you, if you guys would be there, would it just be strictly a battle? Like your mind state would be like, I'm here to battle. I'm on defense. That's it. Yeah.
Me personally, man, I can only speak for me. Me personally, man, if we enter in that type of situation, I'm surely coming with like at least 2 rocket launchers, a stick of dynamite, a grenade. You know what I'm saying? Just in case it goes left, we all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, everybody gotta go.
Hey. You got me feeling like 3-letter man here. Ace, it's hip hop. It's hip hop. Ace. No.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. If you able, like me, I'm a professional, man. Like niggas be mad, like, you know, the fine shit, bro. I said it on other stuff. That was literally strategy, man. What I didn't account for was I didn't account for how bad it would look. Otherwise, I would have toned it down a little bit. But all I wanted to do was throw him off. That's it. Like, it was never a chance of anything happen. I even told him, like, even had he swung on me, because he had every right. Had Fawn swung on me, he had every, bro, I was wilding. Had he been like, yo, fuck this nigga and swung on me, I wouldn't have swung back. I literally would have just restrained him. Like, yo, bro, I was just bullshit. I was just trying to get you out your game. I was just trying to get you out your game. No funny. You know what I'm saying? It worked, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wasn't feeling that shit. Niggas was like, no, this nigga is a fucking idiot. Like, get this clown ass jail nigga the fuck off the screen.
They was definitely saying that.
I ain't gonna lie.
They was saying that.
Brothers was like, yo, you institutionalized. This dude is walking around with forks in the pocket and all that.
That nigga probably got a shank made out of a toothbrush right now. He's wild. Get this nigga the fuck out. Yo, and when I watched it back, I'm like, yo, I was tripping.
Because I saw the interview when you were sitting on the car and you were like, yo, this was my strategy.
It was.
And my question to you was like, I'm like, did he not have enough bars or enough rounds in his life?
Yo, listen, the crazy thing is I outbarred him. Go watch the first and the third round again. He choked completely in the third. It worked. I wanted to make him choke because I knew that I was gonna fuck up in my second. I knew that I was gonna fuck up. I knew I was gonna fuck up.
I'm playing dirty, bro. Yo, the playback looked crazy, Ace. It
looks crazy.
It looked wild. Like
I watched it. I've watched it 80. If I'm nothing else, I'm a student of this shit. I've watched it and I learned something. I watched it about 8. I've watched it way more than that. I've watched it a lot of times, the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? And legitimately go back and watch that battle. Like with fresh ears, like you having this conversation. Go watch that battle, right? Just a little bit of homework. And tell me convincingly that he won the first and the third round.
I mean,
and if you could do that,
the content. I'm sorry, go ahead, brother.
And I'm talking about just way the bar. What I'm saying is eliminate. You say what you didn't think you was going to outbar him. I did. I wasn't afraid of that. What I was afraid of was that I wasn't going to be as clean.
No, so that's what I was saying. That's what I meant.
So even if I outbar him, if I'm not clean, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas had created the narrative. Like he ain't never clean. I'm like, all right, well I ain't never clean, but it's just been the last battle. Okay, I ain't never clean. So let me do something because this nigga has been pretty clean. He fucked up in a couple rounds, but for the most part, he's been pretty clean throughout the whole tournament. So that was that whole thing. So to get back on top with the John shit, if we get to a point where a nigga agrees to do the battle, that means that we've gotten to a point where we can do a battle. Like I'm not gonna agree to the battle if I don't think that I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Right. It's not gonna work like that. But you know what I'm saying? So I can't speak for him. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for what his intentions might be because, you know, niggas be worried about the wrong shit. So they do stupid shit that leads to you being in a situation like this in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas judgment be way like you got to stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like if you admit that you're not one of these type of niggas, you can't be one of them type of niggas, if that makes sense. Like you just got to stay in your lane. Just be in your lane and it's going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? But the second you get to thinking and worrying about things outside of your norm, you do outrageous, outlandish shit that lands you in predicaments where you're trying to figure out how you're gonna battle again. You know what I'm saying?
When you say one of these type of guys, what type of guys are we talking about?
The type of guys that like are what they rap about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not to offend nobody. It's just like this is my thing. Like, remember when we saw you was just saying like caffeine, you don't want to jeopardize all this grind. And this is I think I like the problem with that is that like even now you niggas want this John battle, right? That shit is a real life issue. Niggas love to capitalize and make money and monetize off of real life things. Like the whole culture is predicated upon niggas coming in here and rapping about violent, wild shit.
I mean, our Summer Madness headliner was a fight that happened.
So when you know what I'm saying? So when violent, wild shit happens, why are niggas so surprised? Like why niggas?
This is my old headness coming out now because, you know, brother's about to turn 40 in November, you know, with him.
Congratulations, man.
Brother, I appreciate it, man. Shit. You live to see 40?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Man. As a black man, bro, that's beautiful.
Absolutely. With a 2-month-old son, you know what I'm saying, man? So
you lived your life, though.
I had the night shift last night.
From high school, you're going to be damn near retired.
That's okay, because my daddy had me when I was born. My dad was 42, and I'm just okay. Look at him, that old school learning. You be okay.
Chill dads, man. You know,
okay. That old school.
Yeah. I'm gonna be retired by the time he's going to college. Me and
Mom's
going to the vet, chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's over.
Don't bother me.
But for me, it's always like, okay, you know what, man? The art is the sacred place where everyone comes to get their issue off without having to resort to violence. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was a dance battle, a rapping battle, a DJ battle, whatever. It's like people can do street stuff all day long. You know what I'm saying? But when someone decides to come in that sacred place, that place is to be protected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
now that brothers are getting a check from it, it's like, yo, let's protect this just a little bit more, especially when you know what I mean? So my thing has always been, if two brothers got a real issue, get your issue off outside. No need to wait to come when the event is going down. You got 364 other days to do it. Like, don't do it there. You know what I mean? Like, keep it outside if it's something that's serious.
Most niggas lack that level of maturity. Niggas ain't willing to sit down and say, like, let's actually find, like, they think that resolution seeking is like makes you less than a man, makes you like a less than. Which isn't it, like, especially not like in a situation where niggas could be hurt, lives could be lost and shit like that. Like, you don't want to be in a situation like that and leave it up to chance and be wondering like, yo, like, am I gonna be all right at this event? Am I gonna be all right if I pull up at this event? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, I can't speak for him. For me, if we get to a point where you've seen the battle announced, that means that we're at a point where we can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can rap, we can speak about some things. We got a lot of shit to speak about. Shout out Cortez again. We got a lot of shit that we got to touch on. You know what I'm saying? And who better than the two parties that were directly involved? Fuck what everybody else got to say. Right. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what everybody else is assuming or thinking might have happened. Let's talk about what's what. You know what I'm saying? It don't even gotta be in getting into the situation, the specifics of the situation, because I don't know if he want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to talk. We got a lot of layers on the onion to peel back. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, like France, I definitely wanted to take this opportunity. I was gonna do it at the beginning. I wanted to take this opportunity to let you know that the shit that happened in the Champion Live, because it's not on. It didn't make the episode. I apologize for that, right? But it's not because I don't feel that same way. It's just because I shouldn't have addressed you publicly that way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still going. I still definitely feel the same way, and I'll explain to you why when we're done with this, or when I see you. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely shouldn't have addressed you in that fashion publicly. You feel what I'm saying? So for that, I definitely apologize. You know what I mean? So.
I'm just a media guy, so I hear it all the time. I don't take it offensive.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I'm gonna tell you, I'm because it wasn't no foul in rookie clash. That wasn't the shit that made me respond the way I did. That wasn't it at all.
Well, one thing I'm learning is that we all have a really responsibility in this culture with our voice, media and rapper. Like earlier this week, Jack Boy, he battled Craig Lamar. He's like, oh, I beat Craig Lamar, all this stuff, and I tweeted out like, are we bragging about Craig Lamar wins? Like, this isn't it. And he actually hit me up on the side. He called me, and he's like, yo, I actually agree with your comment, but you have to understand what it looks like when people read this. And so I'm like, what? Everybody has a responsibility where we kind of say things impulsively, and this is a very high tension culture. So sometimes that one moment things come out, that's how we felt at the moment. That's not how we feel long term. I never take things too hard. So I appreciate that.
So let me say this. Okay, since we're just talking about it, what happened was what you said. It wasn't the six rookies, like, because that's like what. Once again, there's no way to really quantify what you said about the rookies. There is a way, but I'm not gonna necessarily get into that. There is a way to quantify what you said, but I'm pretty sure that without you being privy to the information to be able to quantify that, you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But if you had the information that I had, you probably wouldn't feel that way. Which is why I said it probably looks like that, but I'm not tripping. It was because it's like, as you being a media member, you gain traction because of like what your position is. You're on a pedestal. So what you say, a lot of times there are people who follow you, who listen to you, who look to you for information. When you say something in terms of, you express something that is your personal opinion, but as a media member, it can come off as if a dialogue or a narrative has been created. When you said like, hey, it was funny, it was hilarious. Me and Jay Black laugh about it to this day. But it also was like, yo, like, you need to, like, that's something that you got to kind of like rein in. You're like, yo, Ace couldn't beat Rich Dollars. And it's like,
I'm from the Bronx.
I get the joke.
I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, I get it. But do you really honestly think that? Do you really honestly think that? I get what you were getting at. I get it correlated perfectly with what you were saying in terms of rank and being the one rookie to stand out a year ago, the one that was pushing the fuck the vest charge, to now You know what I'm saying? So I get what you were saying, but in terms of the actuality of it, because to open the show, you said, well, it's never been a question of talent or content. It's always been really just structuring and getting ready, preparation. So if that's the case, if you're saying that that's what it is, then do you honestly believe that what you said, or was it a joke? You know what I'm saying? Or was it something that just be said? That's what was like, all right, well, look, listen, I don't play like that in terms of trying to create. I already got 1,000 narratives out there. It's from a media member. If it was a fan that said, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Fans, you don't hold them to the same standard that you hold media and battle rappers to. They get held to a different standard because their voice carries weight. It carries a lot more weight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you say that because I had a talk with Loso this past week where he's all you guys. I have you guys' numbers. I talked to you guys on and off air. I think we all have that real mutual respect for the way we all conduct each other. So that's great. But he mentioned to me like, I love when you troll, joke, like it's fun. But just know when you do it online, people don't know that you're joking. I know it's a joke.
Or joking. That's what I'm saying.
I like it's a joke. They don't know it's a joke, so they take it far.
I know that because most people are like fans. Most bloggers, most media members are at their base, they're fans. Because they're fans, they still move and they still maneuver like fans. No matter how, like it just like you're not friends from LTBR when you're watching battle rap. You're just friends. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a nigga that's been watching battle rap for however many years. So you're gonna respond in kind. It just so happens that now you got a following. You know what I'm saying? Now you got niggas they gonna hold you responsible for what you say. Like they're gonna take what you say to heart. You know what I mean? So that's the part for me that's like, yo, like if you notice, like me and Jay Black, we troll all the time, incessantly. He trolls me. But Jay Black is known for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he trolls so obviously that it makes it you can't believe what he said. You have to know. You know what I'm saying? You know that he's trolling. Like, and so that's a little bit different. Not to compare you to Jay, you know what I'm saying, with no shit like that, but just using that as an example. Like the way that he trolls and the way that he chooses to do that is one that's like, well, man, he's obviously not serious. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I definitely. I had a nice awakening this past week. Me and Loso had some jokes online that he didn't appreciate. Took it down. I had the Jack Boy comment, and me and Jack Boy had an hour-long conversation. And I'm like, shit, I'm not just little LTBR anymore. Like, ARP. Just little RB. We ain't just little LTBR no more. We have a responsibility. So sometimes the jokes and the trolls kind of have to be controlled because
you got to contextualize them just a little bit. Like they got to make sure they got context just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not for niggas, and that ain't niggas being sensitive or whatever. Y'all niggas say, nah, it's not that. It's not that. It's literally a nigga that gives info. His job is to give information. If he's providing information, what type of information is that you provide? You know what I'm saying? That's the part. That's it.
Like, a lot of even Luke Castro hit me up too. We gotta have him on the show soon. He was like, "This isn't like you." He's like, "This isn't like you," and I'm like, you know what? If a lot of the rappers are contacting me, is because they kind of look to LTBR like, yo, I need to get my info. What's going on lately? Let's go over here. But wait, they're opinionated on their platform, but they're not so like openly blatant the way they are with their comments and their context. And all it takes is one tweet. It's not enough characters in the tweet so people know what you're trying to say.
Exactly what you're getting at. It's a fact.
You're not putting no LOLs either, friend.
Yeah.
You gotta put an LOL at the end so everybody be like, oh.
Joking. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people I didn't see no LOL, so I thought you was serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong?
Just leave it at memes. Memes make everybody laugh.
I troll with the best. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Jordan crying face for you with the beard is perfect. So, like, that.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. I gotta check it. I haven't seen it. That's fire.
Win the battles and you will not see it. Win the battles and you won't see it.
Nah, I ain't mad. I'm not mad. Like, I troll. I'm going to troll. I'm a troll regardless. I'm going to embrace the troll. I'm going to take over the troll. I don't mind the troll. Like the troll is lit. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% with the troll. It's just we'll see, man. I can't wait for this rookies versus best situation to get like cleaned up. I can't wait for it, man. Just wait. That's all I'm saying.
We got another 15 minutes. Ace, I want to get your take on a specific topic here, a battle that was announced. We're gonna ask you some non-battle rap questions, and we'll take questions from the audience. So there was a match that was announced, and I thought of you instantly because one, when you were on the Champion live on Caffeine, there was a phone call made by P with a certain vet that said they would battle you, which was T-Top. And there's B-Dot, who said, if Ace Amin goes far in UM1, I want to battle Ace Amin. So these are two guys that you might run into in the near future. And now they're clashing against each other, and there's no audience room. Please, I would love to hear your breakdown and take on B-Dot versus T-Top on Summer Madness X.
It could potentially be the best battle. Niggas, it's not like niggas have been calling it a style clash, and it's not really a style clash. What it is it's an approach clash. Like, they both do similar things in terms of they don't rap the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, B-Dot raps a little bit more polysyllabic, and T-Top is a little bit more straightforward. But T-Top's a great rapper. He's a really good rapper. And he's a good storyteller. He's a good linear storyteller. He knows how to start you at the beginning of something and then bring you to the end concisely. You know what I'm saying? Every round feels like that. That's why when they have like a T-Top filler round, what quote unquote what they'll call it, when he's like mostly punching or he's mostly like just barring, it seems that way because we're used to T-Top bringing you from one place to another. So when he doesn't do that, it seems weird. Their dialogue it's one of the battles where I say it comes down to who's gonna have the better or more apt approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to convince you of their argument about what they have to say about the opponent better than the next one? You know what I mean? Like, they're both in this battle, I look at them as both like high echelon salesmen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out if I want this Benz or if I want this BMW. You know what I'm saying? Their arguments are contingent upon my purchase is contingent upon how well they convince me. You know what I'm saying? So but they're both like excellent. I think it could be the best battle of the night in terms of they're both suited for that little room. They're both super suited for that little room.
Vlad, you think T-Top has a really special opportunity at this battle, right?
I do. I really do.
What's that?
You know, the whole avocado thing went down. And as we know, people with close ties and relationships with avocado have been more lenient towards him. And we all know B-Dot for being...
Or they've been supportive. More lenient or
supportive. In his corner, very forgiving, willing to let things go. Yeah. And as we know, B-Dot is Black African power, and have a white man who has exemplified some racist traits and sentiments. And it seems like to the public that he's kind of like, I'm letting it go. People change and things of that nature. And we know that T-Top is a master angler. And right now, the times that we in, the conditions we in, brothers getting shot, all this stuff, the riots and everything. People are looking like, yo, B-Dot, this was the time to stand up and be like, shut this devil down and all that. And that's not the vibe or energy that we got from you. I feel like T-Top could really
shut the devil down, man. That's extreme.
That's the words he be using. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
He don't say devil. He ain't one of them. He ain't a nation. He don't say devil.
So do you think that T-Top has something there to build upon?
I think that just as much as you, this is why I say approach. I say just as much as you know that T-Top has that, T-Top knows that he has that, and B-Dot knows that he has that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're not so close. We weren't so close to the battles that niggas can't make adjustments and slide things in to where they're prepared to counterwrite or to counterpose a nigga bringing that up. So once again, it's not like battling. It's so much. You know how many battles would have went differently had the coin toss gone differently? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many battles in this that we've seen that we are convinced, that was a 3-0 in this direction. Had the coin toss gone differently, had niggas rap in different order, we might not have had that same result. How many good battles were potentially or bad battles that could have been great battles because one nigga rap before the other nigga rap? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it comes down to so much more than just what is available at his arsenal. He can say that, he can say that, but B-Dot got to rap too.
Yeah, and I think it's also the platform that it's happening on.
Yes,
on URL, and Avo was caffeine. They don't want me to work with them. So it's like, I feel like it being on caffeine, it being on URL. This is the perfect. I feel like Top has the opportunity to spin this narrative his way, and I feel like the audience is receptive towards it already. Avo ain't apologized to Black fathers, none of that. I feel like people are ready to ride for T-Top if he takes that angle and
Yeah,
executes it.
yeah. I think that honest to God, if he takes that angle, it gotta be sincere. I don't reward false shit. Me personally, I don't. If you're just doing like taking an angle just because of what you said, because of public sentiment, that's like fool shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And T-Top, my man, I don't think that he would. Like T-Top, a nigga that if he say it, you know what I'm saying, he gonna kind of mean it. You know what I mean? So he got to make sure that that's why he like, because if it even comes across like that for the niggas that's really like active, for the niggas that's really looking for and address like somebody to address this racial disparity, it's gonna come across real phony. You know what I'm saying? Like you just did that because you knew you pandered, as opposed to actually creating meaningful dialogue. If that makes sense. Like don't just do it. If you're gonna touch on it, make sure that you touch on it in a fashion that's actually impactful. And don't do it just because you know that it's something. It's just like like when you battle a white dude in front of a bunch of black dudes. Oh, your people stole my, yeah, all right, that's cool. But what that got to do with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, make that, you're just doing that because the room is going to go for that. Now do it in a way that the room is going to go for, but actually addresses the disparities that was caused by what this white people's ancestors did. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Like I'm not rewarding a nigga taking public because it's easy when it's easy. Like you gotta understand, gay marriage wasn't gonna happen 20 years ago because the public sentiment for it wasn't the way that it is now. Socially, we weren't in a place where we accepted it the way that we do now. So it's easy to say I'm pro gay weddings now, I'm pro gay marriage now because the public sentiment is one that's cool with it. 20 years ago, would you have done it in that room? Would you have said it that way? And how would you have phrased it? So it's like the same with him. Like, yeah, we in a place where it's easy to address the avocado shit and you're going to get brownie points, but do it in a way that actually makes sense and means something, not just to win a battle. Otherwise, like, bro, I ain't.
Yeah, no, and that's why we have the battles. And T-Top is a skilled enough writer, I feel like, to be able to deliver that message. You know what I mean? But we got to see what happens on 9/19.
T-Top is amazing, except for when he battles Swamp, then I'm pro rookie.
He's not happy about it. That's my thing.
It's not amazing.
What's B-Dot not happy about, CC?
I said B-Dot has already addressed it more than once publicly that he's not happy with Avo.
Yeah, he said he did his own blog.
He said we don't got time. Has he said that he's canceled or whatever? Not specifically, but he has said he not happy with Avo, and he's told him like, bruh, I'm not right now. I'm not happy with you. So
let me jump in here. We're gonna take questions. We're gonna take questions from everybody out there. CC, be on the lookout for all questions. I'm gonna ask Ace this one thing while we take questions from the audience. I need a ranking from you, Ace. I see you always out and about when you hit the supermarkets, and you are a cereal fanatic. I need a top. There it goes.
Oh, okay. What the?
I need a top. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this right. I need a top 5
cereal.
Yes, top 5 rankings of your cereals.
Oh man,
is Twinkies good?
Damn, the Twinkies are fire. The Twinkies are actually fire.
They got Twinkie cereal.
Yes, they got Twinkie cereal. I've been looking at it, but I was like,
Vlad, remember when I went to the supermarket? I told you there's a bunch of new flavors that I'm unaware of.
I'm out of touch, bro.
Ace is a cereal connoisseur, my brother. He's about to put us on.
Wow. Halloween Crunch.
My favorite right now, they got these cookies and cream Rice Krispie treats. Man, listen, man. That and then this Funfetti. This shit tastes like birthday cake. It's called Funfetti. It tastes just like birthday cake. It's like birthday cake puffs. All right, so top 5, like overall though, it's not gonna be a top. I'm not gonna say best, just my favorite. Like if I'm coming to somebody's crib and they got, you know what I'm saying, it's extended stay, they gotta have these cereals ready for me. It got to be honeycomb. That's my favorite. Apple Jacks. Damn, it's hard to narrow it down to 5. Probably Crunch Berries, Cinnamon Life, and probably the Funfetti right now.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You gonna pick Cinnamon Life over Cinnamon Toast? I'm gonna tell you a
story. When I was 12 years old, I ate that shit till I literally ate 3 boxes of that shit in one day, and ate that shit till I was 6. Like I threw up. I swear to God, I ate that shit till I was sick.
Where did this cereal obsession come from, and how many bowls of cereal do you eat a day?
just being a kid, like when I was young, I used to just peanut butter. I lived on peanut butter and jelly and cereal, like literally for like whole summers, like summertime. That's all I would. I would come in the house. I'd be outside, come inside, get a bowl of cereal, peanut butter jelly sandwich, go back outside, run around, same thing, come back inside, peanut butter jelly. I think it had to do something with my mother letting us only eat one box at a time. That shit probably like fucked me up, and then went to prison and couldn't really eat cereal like I wanted to. And it was like, yeah, look, listen,
get them all.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck about no nutrition about
is there any specific type of milk? Is it regular milk, oat milk, almond, 2%?
Or lactose free. Yeah, 2%.
Do they look at you crazy when you come up to the register?
I like almond milk. I do sweetened almond milk. Sweetened almond milk is my shit.
Do they look at you crazy when you come up to the register?
Sometimes depends. I don't go crazy. I do it like it's a gradual thing. Like I don't go in there and buy 20 boxes. You know what I'm saying? I might
he's like he got in work. He's like, I ain't gonna get it all from one place. I'm gonna get two for here.
Yeah, I get like
can't get it all at once, baby. Y'all gonna look at me crazy.
It's a fact. I get like 3 a day.
Let's make everybody mad. Let's make everybody mad. What's the one cereal like is overrated?
Oh, there's a lot of those. Smacks, I hate them shits.
Oh, dig them smacks.
Oh, yeah, here go Cocoa Puffs. Trash.
Take that back. Take that back.
I'm about to cancel you, B.
But that chocolate milk, oh my god.
I see my brothers hating on the chocolate.
Can't do it.
Oh, the chat agrees.
Cocoa Puffs been trash.
Cocoa Puffs trash, bro. Like I don't know how they do it.
Cocoa Puffs the Cortez of cereal. Oh my god, I hate this chat. Cocoa Puffs the Cortez of cereal. I hate this chat.
Y'all wilding on a Monday.
Here you go repeating.
Y'all wilding.
What happened to your Latino heat connection, man?
Yo, that's facts. That's fact. It's been around. Yo, Cocoa Puffs been around for a long time, but you just quite don't remember shit that the Cocoa Puffs did for you. Like what the Cocoa Puffs did for me? That's Cortez.
No,
Cortez. That's Cortez. Yeah, but Cocoa Puffs is surely outrated. And this gonna sound crazy, but it might be, bro. It might actually be at this point because they don't taste the same. Cinnamon Toast Crunch might be a little bit overrated now. I like them, but it might be slightly overrated. It might be, man. It might be
genetically modified now and all that.
Yeah, it ain't the same, bro.
They say cap.
Yo, they said you wildin' now.
I ate way too much of that shit.
I seen some people in the chat were kind of upset that Frosted Flakes and Cookie Crisp wasn't mentioned.
I don't do that's another one. Cookie Crisp is surely out.
That wasn't overrated to me. Yeah.
Overrated.
No, you know
overrated.
The texture of the cookies in the milk.
Yo, audience, is Cookie Crisp overrated?
Hold on, I'm about to put y'all on with something else. If you like Frosted Flakes, try these. Hold on.
Fucking diabetes flakes, yo. That's what called the sugars.
I love Crunch Berries.
These right here.
The Frank's Fruity Loops. Oh my god,
bro, them shits is taught. Like, believe it or not, yo, listen, amazing. I look at it.
Give me a box. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, you got.
I didn't know.
That came from somebody having a little bit of each and was like, this kind of good.
Somebody was high and was like, yo. Somebody was high and was like,
no, that's what it was, Vlad.
Fruity Loops? I fucks with this.
You gotta be high. You know they started off with they mixed the Fruit Loops. I mean, with Frosted Flakes with Lucky Charms. They did that first.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I probably got like 40 boxes of cereal right now. Probably around.
Hey, jeez, Louis, salute to you, man. The cereal king, man.
That's
how you gotta have some cereal bars, man.
I do. I've had a couple, but I don't. I have a Pokemon bar before I have a cereal bar. If
Chilla had breakfast at your crib, you'd have a whole fucking scheme of cereals. Man.
Yeah. Nah, Chilla, I ain't fucking with Chilla. Chilla. Hey, fuck with
the cinnamon.
So Anwar said that y'all gonna have a real life problem if you don't take back that Cookie Crisp.
Anwar?
I don't rock with the Cookie Crisp like that, man.
He said y'all gonna have a problem.
Anwar,
you came for his Cookie Crisp.
I do what I want. Fuck you, Anwar. I know. That's my nigga. Shout out Edward. I ain't taking it back. Man. I ain't taking it back.
I'm about to hit your line.
Ew, corn puffs are so overrated. That is corn puffs. Corn puffs and pops. Yeah.
Pops used to be good. I don't know what's up with them shits no more. They used to be good. I don't fuck with them no more. I bought a box recently.
They so tacky.
I don't fuck with Kicks no more either. I used to kind of like Kicks. Kicks was one of those. If I ain't want nothing too sweet, I used to like Kicks.
Listen, don't listen to Vlad. Vlad eats Raisin Bran. That's all Vlad eats.
What y'all know about cereal? I really do this shit. I
don't know nothing no more. That's why I was shocked when I seen on the boxes. I'm like, yo, when did this come?
I even know the good. You got to know the good off-brand ones to get. It's some off-brand cereals better than the actual ones. Like you gotta know. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
I see a blog coming, yo. I see a blog coming with Ace.
Yo, I'm about to start doing taste. I'm about to start doing like tests. I'm about to go around because they be having like region exclusive cereals. So I be having to get them shipped.
Yeah.
But you can go like it's certain places where like you gotta, or if I'm in town over there, if I happen to be out west, they release like certain limited. I know this shit sound crazy. Like what the fuck?
No, I love it. Love it.
Listen, we can't talk about 2130 all day long, man. Shit gets repetitive. We're humans, man. You know what I mean? Like you're a real person, not just a rap machine. You feel me?
That's a fact. Yo, cereal has a very like near and dear spot in my heart. I love cereal, bro. That's my shit.
Well, what's your favorite dinner? Like what in the nighttime? Dinner? We know you can throw down cereal, but what's your favorite dinner?
I can't say favorite. See, that my people that follow me know I'm a chef. I graduated culinary school about 3 years ago. So I'm personally like
what you cooking?
Like, put it like this. Since Cece said anything.
That. I love food. Hold on.
Let's say Ace,
not cereal. We talk about food.
Ace brings a nice young lady home. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna cook for her?
You about to chef it up. You know what I mean? What's Ace's go-to?
What you gonna cook for her?
All type of shit.
Don't give away your go-to because then they won't feel special if you don't cook that.
Man, I was about to say,
I'm trying to protect my brother here, man. I'm trying to protect my brother. Like, what's your favorite dish to make?
I'm gonna keep it real. It's my favorite. I make some crazy shit. Anything with a sauce. I know that sounds crazy, but anything with a sauce is a flex. Anything with like a sauce made from scratch is like a flex. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make a steak. Like if you know how to grill a steak properly, or even sear one. Like I sear and grill a steak, right? Double process or braise it. You braise a steak and just throw like a butter garlic sauce, like an official one, or your own butter garlic peppercorn sauce. Like it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? Baked potato, loaded potato, salad on the side. You know what I'm saying? Caesar.
Put some cheese on that potato. Yes, cheese on it.
From scratch.
Yes, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Everything made from scratch. It a different. It's a flex. It a different.
Okay, ladies.
Don't get them too full now, man. Don't get them too full. You feel me?
I'm on.
You know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you a question. I'm a fried chicken connoisseur kind of cat, man. What is the best oil to fry your chicken in? What oil do you fry your chicken in? Peanut
oil.
What happens if you got an allergy? For those who got
for those who got an allergy,
vegetable
oil. But peanut oil is good because it doesn't have a high flash point, so it burn. It doesn't like internally burn. I know that's like skill specific shit, but it doesn't have a high flash point, meaning that the temperature that it like cooks over at, where it starts to like cook itself, isn't high or isn't low. Excuse me. So it takes a while for the oil to burn. You know what I'm saying? So you can use that kind of as long as you can deal with like the slight peanut taste that it'll leave around. But peanut oil is the best for me. It's my personal favorite. Peanut oil or vegetable oil.
Deep fryer or pan fry or cast iron fryer?
Depends. Depends on the mood, the meal. I prefer ain't nothing beating. Yo, you can deep fry anything and it's good. Swear to God.
Yo, you ain't
lying.
You ain't lying, yo.
Yeah, you can deep fry.
Don't get me started.
You can deep fry anything and that shit is fire.
You said deep fried tuna?
You get deep fried some tuna, like not like.
Yo, matter of fact, I got tuna in the freezer right now. You
got like tuna steaks, like tuna.
Like, I got 2 tuna steaks in the freezer right now.
Yeah,
what should I do later on? What should I do later on?
If you batter them, you could use if you use a liquid batter or if you actually like use a flour batter. It's up to you, whatever one you prefer. And deep fry them real quick. Nothing, just enough for the shit for the skin to be GBD. Okay, I'm telling you, GBD, fire. Golden brown delicious. Golden brown.
Yo, that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna go with GBD.
Yeah, just enough for the GBD.
I'm gonna go with GBD, no freaky, man. Well, now, you know what? I'm gonna have to do that tonight, man.
That's it. A slight batter, not nothing too heavy. The real light batter. Or you could do both. You could actually flour batter and then hit it with the liquid, flour it again, and hit it with the liquid one more time. Give you a nice layer over it.
So brother, when you gonna get you a show? Like this would be the perfect caffeine show for you.
We were supposed to have been doing, it's crazy. When the app first jumped off, before we were supposed to be creating some cooking exclusive content, and these niggas keep playing. Like every time we've been in town for like an event, me and Henny was supposed to be doing something where we in there because Henny cooked too. We're supposed to be doing something. Not really a cook-off, but we just do 2 dishes. You know what I'm saying? We each do 2 dishes. I prefer to bake. I'm more of a baking nigga. I'm a nigga that like to bake. So, I cook, but I my real passion is in the bake. I like to bake.
Like desserts?
Like desserts, yeah.
What we talking here? What's on the?
Yo.
Huh?
Oh my God.
Look, Cece wants to know what are you baking her?
Come on.
Anything. What anything that goes in the oven.
I got one. Cookie. Do you know how to make German chocolate cake?
I'm sure I could. I haven't done it before, but I'm sure
could make you a good German chocolate cake, like.
Yeah, I'm not a big chocolate nigga though. I don't like chocolate by itself. Chocolate for me always has to be with something else. Okay. I can't eat I'm not like, it's too rich. I've never been like just a chocolate. I've never been like a just chocolate. It gotta be the chocolate and peanuts, chocolate and peanut butter, chocolate and strawberry, chocolate and something. Like it has to be chocolate and something else for me.
Okay, for my girl Boston Princess, because we all know her as Vegan Bae. Do you know how to make anything vegan for her? You got any vegan recipes?
Bro, listen, I'm not a grass eater. I eat like flesh. I eat flesh, milk, eggs. I eat all of that shit. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how to make anything vegan. No.
Is there Amin restaurant coming up anytime soon?
Bake Amin.
Food truck. Okay.
Food truck.
You should get you a food truck.
It's called Holy Shit. Holy shit food truck. Me and A Ward on there.
Going state to state.
We provide prayer and food for the good. Like after the go-go or the club let out, we're gonna be at all the clubs let out.
Everyone preaching out the back. Amin serving food. Shit gonna be crazy.
Me and A-Ward, baby.
You don't have to wear that short skirt, honey. You don't have to do that.
All right, y'all. That's all the time we got for today. We'll be back tomorrow. LTBR Daily, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 12. It's still a little overtime. It's Labor Day for the holidays. Amin don't go anywhere. Everybody out there on caffeine, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Hey, hold on for a second. Don't bounce.
I ain't going nowhere.
All right, we off air, yo.
We're off air.
Okay, what up?
Ooh, it's so cold in the studio.
Nah, man, thank you for your time, bro. And I appreciate your apology. I also apologize to you as well. This entire week I just been getting checked by everybody. Like, yo, come on, like you got a voice. You're responsible. Yeah, you're not one of these little guys no more. Like,
I told him he got to go outside and get some sun, man.
I'm about to take your phone. When
he was wild. The nigga said it was hilarious though, yo. It was hilarious, but it was just like, yo, if a fan had said it, I would have highlighted it. I would have put that as, like, if I still had Twitter, I would have put that as my motherfucking head. That would have been my name. I can't beat Rich Dollars. That would be my name on Twitter right now. Cause that's hilarious, bro. He was like, Ace couldn't beat with Rich Dollars right now. Like it was either that or he said Rich Dollars 2-1 over Ace, some crazy shit like that. And I was like, what? Rich Dollars? That's hilarious.
It wasn't until the Jack Boy phone call came in, because he hit me on Instagram. He's like, yo, I gotta call you. And I was like, oh shit, like this is real.
Yeah. It be like, you know what I'm saying? That's without niggas really even know. Like I definitely didn't holler at him. I mean, it's not a big thing. It's just more so that was my initial. I kind of I be saying a lot. But it was like one of them things. It was just like it was like I seen it. I literally couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I asked. I'm like, yo, is this France for real? I'm like, yo, is that France for real tweeting from this? Who is that tweeting from the L? I said, who is that on the LTBR account? Yeah, and he was like, yo, he said, yeah, that's France. I'm like, yo, hey, France, when I see you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I had to make sure. I'm like, yo, it's no way that's France. That has to be a troll. Like that A-Verb account, that's not really A-Verb. Niggas be really be talking to that A-Verb account like that's not A-Verb.
Is it verified or not?
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just like with the ARP one. They're like, yo, ARP's in here. I'm like, yo,
that's not ARP. That's not
I know, but it's like, come on.
Niggas be really wrong. They be running with it like, yeah, you know, that's A-Verb in there talking crazy. Like, that's not Verb, man. He even said it. He said that's not me on caffeine. I don't know who that is saying that.
I gotta log on to my burner account then. That's what it is.
That's what you got. That's where you get it off at. You get on your burner account and you can get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't got no expectations from the burner, but from LTBR, hell no. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Nah, it's true. It's true. I mean, I'm not going front. PR man Vlad over here checks me probably once a week. He's like, bro, why'd you tweet this?
I just send him the tweet with no message. I'd be like, there you go. He'd be like, I know.
Yeah, my bad. I did that.
I'd be like, dogs, you can still take it down, but it's already up. I'm like, take it down. And then I go, yo.
And then these two, both of them, when I talk about DNA's tooth, forget it. I love DNA's tooth. I can't help it.
You love DNA's tooth?
He's hilarious.
Thank you.
Bro, he's funny, but he's toxic. Like he's too much.
I don't like him.
He doesn't do like. It'd be one thing if he was on an actual righteous crusade, like him being faceless. It'd be one thing if what he was doing he didn't monetize. If he was just like trying to keep the leagues in check, trying to keep balance in check, like. But he does this shit strictly for attention. Yeah, like he's not doing.
All right, y'all. We got Amin, y'all. He's on the chat. We're on LTBR Daily, and you know, Amin wearing a tank top and he eating a lot of cereal, y'all.
Amin getting to the box all day long, eating all the cereal, y'all. Come on, you can't be mad at the brother for eating the ball.
And this why John is afraid of him because John he's a serial killer. I'm telling y'all. But but that situation, that battle ain't happening until they give me a contract. Ain't no way that he gonna battle. That's why they didn't announce it. Because they're supposed to do it on Summer Madness, so they didn't announce it. They didn't announce it because I don't have a contract for the John battle. And if they would have announced it,
forget about it.